So, so this is a small piece of plexiglass that Anne had asked for me to show on the video. So this is going to come down here and detail a foot for us.
Where did you get it?
I made it.
Oh, you have custom.
Yeah, there's more around. Yeah, a credit card works really well. An old credit card, you can cut with scissors and then shape it up. Take a little nail file or sandpaper and round it off. Okay, so we've got the bowl shape made inside. This is for the honey pot sort of shape, right? And again, as it gets a little taller, you want to make sure that the lip stays under control, because it's too hard to play with it at the end.
And you're using your sponge to cushion your outside hand?
Mm-hmm.
Is your sponge?
I know, I'm noticing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sponge is touching first, but my fingertip is there just to help sort of, so this is kind of lubricating.
To the end of the bowl, my glaze dried out. I feel like it drags and twists.
I found throwing with slip is actually better than water for me
I've been doing
because
the same.
it
I've
doesn't
been
dry
getting
out as
mixed
fast.
results from both.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like Tuesday slip was the way, and then Wednesday it was the way. Ah.
Is that honey pot sort of?
So I think make an adorable little flower pot as well. Are we allowed to do that? Can we just like poke some holes in the bottom of things?
Sure.
Just make them look like mugs. And then poke holes in the bottom.
That'd be so cute.
So now, I think this pretty much, see if this will work. So that's a little thicker than I'd like, so let's turn that off.
I like that it has a little lip on the bottom.
You can still get it again, but just
Single mirror work.
Yeah, try and follow this profile that I've got inside here.
Looks like a Grecian pot.
Yeah.
So just before this, I'm just going to change that bottom look just a bit.
I don't know.
So we've got the foot. See, this is where you'd change the profile of this a little bit more, but we can still, I think, come in and trim this out. Probably should have thought about this at the beginning a little further, and usually after it's centered and you're maybe 2 turns in, then you put this in, and then you kind of throw after that little bump.
See the shape.
Just try and do a little bit of a So the thing is now, to get this off here, if we were throwing on bats, we wouldn't have to worry about it, and we could just pull this whole piece off. But now there's water down there and it's all smooth, right? So I'm not going to be able to pull this off unless it's dry, so we have to kind of scrape it a bit more, I think.
Can we use the bats?
You can. Thing is, the bats have to have pins put back onto the wheel head.
How you'd secure that?
I think it's still worthwhile for you to learn how to take these off
Yeah.
when they're wet. And you know what? On our next project, we will be using those bats because you'll be taking sectioned pieces off, letting them dry and firm up, and then bring them back.
Ooh, it's so cute.
Oh,
Slice.
Don't kill it.
no!
You'll see the imperfections here.
What imperfection?
So, see, using something like that, there's still a lot of clay down here. So, we've got a sense of the form, but you know, the next time we go in, I would have probably started using this a little sooner to get in here, and then actually throw this out a little more. But had this just been a straight form, I would have been able to get in here with this trim tool here and pretty much take all of that off. So it would have been a lot lighter. So this one is fine, but you probably would have to put this upside down and trim it out afterwards because it has so much clay in here. So, all right. So, you want to take a break, and we'll come back and we'll look at your cylinders.